I call upon Dr. Mary Ellen Trupel-Lafond to stand for the reading of the citation. Mary Ellen Trupel-Lafond, noted lawyer and legal scholar, broke new ground for Aboriginal women in this country. When she accepted a position at Dalhousie Law School, she became the first tenured law professor of Aboriginal heritage in Canada. She was also the first Aboriginal woman to serve as a provincial court judge in Saskatchewan. Currently, she is British Columbia's first representative for children and youth, an independent office of the legislature. Dr. Trupel-Lafond holds a bachelor's degree from Carleton University, a law degree from Osgoode Hall Law School, a master's in international law from the University of Cambridge, and a doctorate of law from Harvard Law School. She has also worked as a criminal law judge in youth and adult courts, leading her to develop partnerships to better serve the needs of young people in the justice system, particularly sexually exploited children and youth with disabilities. Prior to her judicial appointments, Dr. Trupel-Lafond was a lawyer in Nova Scotia and Saskatchewan and a tenured professor of law at Dalhousie University. I know, you're thinking she looks too young, right? I know. We'll talk later. She also taught law at the University of Toronto, the University of Notre Dame, and other universities, and held the position of Aboriginal scholar at the University of Saskatchewan. She's been a visiting professor at the University of British Columbia and the University of Victoria Law Schools. And perhaps someday at the TRU Law School, we can imagine.
We need a D.
Yeah. Dr. Trupel-Lafond was awarded the Willie Hodgson Award for her work building bridges between Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal peoples in Canada. And in 2007, the Indigenous Bar Association awarded her the distinction of Indigenous Peoples Council. Time magazine named Ms. Trupel-Lafond one of the 100 global leaders of tomorrow and in 1994, and one of the top 20 Canadian leaders for the 21st century in 1999. Dr. Trupel-Lafond, a member of the Muskeg Lake Cree Nation in Saskatchewan, is also active in her First Nations community and in the Canadian justice and academic community. In 2005, Dr. Trupel-Lafond published a book on the history of the Muskeg Lake Cree Nation, apparently in her spare time, that was shortlisted for a Saskatchewan Book Award. Dr. Trupel-Lafond's efforts to advance the principles of equity, diversity, and justice in the law exemplify Thompson Rivers University's commitment to providing rural communities with better access to justice and legal advocacy through our School of Social Work and our emerging Faculty of Law. It gives Thompson Rivers University great pleasure to confer the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, upon Mary Ellen Trupel-Lafond. I now invite Dr. Trupel-Lafond to say a few words of acknowledgement.